Why AI will not have the impact in music that people think it will. This is J Bash Raps, episode 7. Now, I want to start this video off by making something clear. I'm strictly talking about AI-generated songs. Songs written by people and performed by AI, or even songs written by AI and performed by AI. Like many other artists, I was frustrated when AI music started to become a real thing. I had a lot of reasons for feeling that way, but the main one was this. Streaming platforms already don't treat artists fairly. So the idea that they could slowly start to incorporate AI music and eventually not need real artists at all felt dangerous. The same goes for record labels. But who really cares about record labels nowadays, to be honest? The only reason we care about streaming platforms is because that's where everybody listens to music, and even as independent artists, we do have to direct people to our streaming platforms if we want our music heard, if we eventually want them to even buy our music. But anyways, the more time that I've had to think about AI being incorporated in music, I realize it's not going to work the way people think that it will. In fact, when I really took a deeper dive and looked at what AI music is being used for right now and how it's planned to be used for in the future, I started to see how this could actually benefit independent artists more than anything like myself. Over the last 10 years, I've built something as an independent artist that doesn't rely on streaming platforms or a record deal to survive. Of course, my music is on platforms like Spotify and Apple Music, but if tomorrow, say, every streaming service just removed all of our music for whatever reason, I'd be fine, and a lot of independent artists, big or small, would be fine too. These platforms already pay us the bare minimum. The main reason we're on them is convenience and visibility. That's where most people discover music. But many of us have already shifted towards building core fan bases, fans who are willing to pay for our art directly. And as more casual listeners become aware of how streaming platforms treat artists, you're starting to see something interesting happen. See, at first I thought they don't need artists anymore when I first started to see the AI music get bigger and bigger, but it's actually the other way around. Record labels and streaming companies are starting to realize artists don't need them. See, the music industry right now is in the wild, wild west. Artists are discovering what they can do independently. Sure, we may not be performing inside of arenas, but don't underestimate the power of 1,000 fans buying a $5 album or 500 fans buying a piece of merch. Those are the same fans that are going to buy tickets when you're ready to do your own shows. And this brings me back to my original statement. AI music won't truly work long term. Independent artists succeed because we're more than just music. We're personalities. We're people. What made the music industry thrive and be successful over all these years wasn't just songs. It was the personalities, the stars, the mystique, the interviews, the classic performances, the unforgettable moments. AI just can't provide any of that. People may fall in love with the song not knowing it's AI, but when they become fans, they usually fall in love with the person too. And that's how they become actual fans, not just a supporter of a song. They connect with how the artist thinks, moves, speaks, and grows. They watch their journey. AI cannot replicate that. For example, you might be able to create something with AI that gives off Prince or Michael Jackson, but no one will ever treat the team or the person behind that AI the way that Prince or Michael Jackson was treated. The person behind or the team behind the AI will never be appreciated the same way that these two real people were appreciated. AI can't perform at the Super Bowl. AI can't perform at a nightclub. AI can't do meet and greets. AI can't form real human connections. So at the end of the day, the consumer of AI music has zero emotional attachment to whoever is actually behind the song. And once the novelty wears off, people are going to feel underwhelmed. Right now, AI music is getting attention largely because people don't always know what they're listening to is AI. Like, think about it. That's kind of like AI's music main marketing right now is not knowing that something is AI. Something sounding so good, quote unquote, that you couldn't even tell it's AI. But even then, when you find out one of those songs is AI or you come across an AI song, what is your reaction? Oh, wait, this is AI? Wow, it sounds really good. Then what? That's pretty much it. There's rarely a deeper dive. There's no journey to explore. There's no artist to follow. We already live in an era where people passively listen to human artists more than ever. So expecting AI to be able to build deep, loyal fan bases and connections is just unrealistic. If anything, AI music will just be a quick cash grab. See, as independent artists, many of us stopped chasing streams a long time ago. We can't even see who our listeners are on these platforms like Spotify and Apple Music, so we rely on social media and direct engagement to build real connections. All the AI slop in the world won't take that away from artists who know how to build community. Now, who will be affected? The ones who will be affected are the artists who are signed to record labels, who are trying to at the same time still have these artists on their roster, but they have to incorporate this AI music. So they're probably you're gonna just see a lot of BS AI videos, AI being incorporated into real artist music, and it's just gonna be ugly for like the next 3 or 4 years, because record labels are gonna use these artists to shove AI down our throats to get us accustomed to AI, because they know that they aren't gonna need these artists anymore. So they just want you to get used to AI videos, AI songs, AI hooks, just whatever, however they can incorporate AI right now. They're trying to prepare people to be accustomed to it for when they don't need the artists anymore on their label. So eventually these record labels are going to slowly stop investing and developing real artists if they believe that they could get similar short-term streaming results with AI music. And since labels and streaming companies are closely connected, that shit can happen faster than people expect. Over the next 10-20 years, and you're kind of already seeing it happen over the last couple of years, a lot of artists, a lot of major mainstream artists are going to look like that they're falling off. But what's really happening is we're going to see who can actually build and maintain a fan base without record label support, limited record label support, should I say. Who are the artists that can carry their own audience independently? Those are the ones who are going to win. To close this out, I'll say this. I do not fear AI music affecting me or what I do as an artist, but overall, I'm still not a fan of it. Sure, there are good use cases like helping artists who've lost their voices, but for the most part, what I'm seeing, it feels like a get-rich-quick scheme. I saw a tweet today that said, I wrote a song, signed up for DistroKid, had AI perform the song, and now I'm an artist. No, you're not. Even if you wrote the song, you might be a great writer. Having AI perform it doesn't automatically make you an artist. Part of being an artist is the grind. What I appreciate most about my career hasn't just been writing. It's been learning song structure, developing voice control, figuring out what beats fit me, and last but not least, just simply growing through trial and error. You can hear my growth over the years. People can go back and track the evolution forever. These are the things that make you an artist, in my opinion. Simply writing a song and handing it over to AI doesn't even make you a writer, in my opinion. There's very little growth inside your product, and your ceiling is limited by the tools of AI and where the technology is at. Human art could just never be limited like that because of the way that humans evolve daily. And at the end of the day, AI needs humans far more than humans need AI, especially in music. AI is just replicating what humans have already done for years. A replication will never replace the real connection. This has been J Bash Raps episode 7, and I'm up out of here.